Point through the shot clock at the logo. Step back, sidestep three, left wing. Good! Caitlin Clark, a Fever franchise record, 41 points. And the Fever lead by 3 with 38 seconds to go. Timeout, Seattle.
Under 10.
Clark fires.
Caitlin Clark just did something no player in the history of the WNBA has ever done. 45 points, 10 assists. A number combination that had never been touched in this league's existence. And she did it in under 30 minutes of playing time. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell, because we cover moments like this the second they happen. Let's get into it. Friday night at Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, the Fever hosting the Seattle Storm. Nobody watching this game expected to witness history. But Caitlin Clark's head coach, Stephanie White, said something before tip-off that turned out to be a warning shot. She said Clark looked bouncy. Coaches say that kind of thing all the time. This time, it meant something. Because what followed wasn't just a good night. It was a night that rewrote the record book in real time. Clark finished with 45 points, 10 assists, 4 steals, 2 blocks, 11 for 18 from the field, 6 for 10 from 3, and an absurd 17 for 19 from the free throw line. Every one of those numbers is a career high. The scoring total is a franchise record for the Indiana Fever. And the 40-point, 10-assist combination? That had never happened in WNBA history. Not by Diana Taurasi, not by Sue Bird, not by anyone. Caitlin Clark got there first. But this game wasn't a walk in the park. Indiana actually trailed by 8 points in the fourth quarter. Seattle had spent the third quarter clawing their way back into it, and with under 8 minutes to go, the Storm led 97-89. This looked like it was slipping away from the Fever. Then Clark took over. She scored 16 of Indiana's next 19 points, not assisted on them, not set up by someone else. She just started scoring, one possession after another, and the deficit disappeared. The Fever flipped an 8-point hole into a lead, and it was almost entirely because one player refused to let the game slip. The final minute is where it gets even crazier. The score was tied. Seattle's Flaujae Johnson stole the ball and had a clean breakaway layup, an easy 2 points that would have put the Storm back in front late. Clark sprinted the length of the floor and blocked the shot from behind, knocking it out of bounds. That's a superstar defensive play in the biggest moment of the game. Then, on the very next possession, with under 40 seconds left, Clark pulled up from 26 feet, well beyond the three-point line, and buried it. A step-back three that put Indiana ahead for good, 105-102. She flexed. She yelled. The crowd absolutely lost it. From there, she sealed the game at the free throw line, hitting all 4 of her attempts in the final 17 seconds. Final score, Fever 110, Storm 107. And the record-breaking didn't stop at 45-10. In this same game, Clark also became the fastest player in WNBA history to reach 200 career three-pointers, getting there in just 74 games, breaking a mark that had stood for years. She also became the first player ever to score at least 40 points in a game in under 30 minutes of action. Efficiency and volume at the same time, which almost never happens at this level. Her teammate Kelsey Mitchell wasn't just along for the ride either. Mitchell dropped 30 points of her own, extending her franchise record streak to 9 straight games, scoring 20 or more. That means Clark and Mitchell became the first pair of teammates in WNBA history to each score 40 and 30 points in the same game. 2 players, 1 backcourt, rewriting the history books on the same night. After the game, Clark downplayed it the way superstars often do. She said some nights you just know you have it, even before the ball goes up. Her coach, Stephanie White, described looking down at the stat sheet at the final buzzer and being genuinely stunned by what she was reading. 45 points, 10 assists, a number combination she'd never seen before in her coaching career. Here's what makes this even bigger than just the stat line. This performance came in the middle of weeks of national controversy surrounding Clark. Conversations about how she's being officiated, how she's being defended, and how physically the league has been playing against her since she entered the WNBA. Instead of shrinking from that noise, she delivered arguably the best game of her career, on her home floor, in a game her team desperately needed. She also revealed afterward that she's still working back from a back injury and was technically on a minutes restriction, but refused to come out of the game late because she wasn't going to let this one get away. Think about the scale of this for a second. This is a 3-year career. 42 games into her second season, she already holds the record for the most games in WNBA history with 25 points and 10 assists combined. Now she owns the 40-10 club by herself as the only member. Every time people start to think they've seen Caitlin Clark's ceiling, she finds a way to move it higher. Clark said after the game that she still feels like she can play better than this. Let that sink in. 45 points, 10 assists, a block that saved the game, a dagger 3 from 26 feet. And she's telling reporters there's another level. She's already scheduled to play again Saturday against the New York Liberty, the second half of a back-to-back, still working back from that injury. If Friday night was any indication, nobody in this league is safe. If this breakdown got you hyped, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the next one. Because with Caitlin Clark, the record book might not stay the same for long. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see you in the next video.